to think about a fan favorite from way back in the day, Cinderella. Now, what was the first thing to come to mind? For me, it was the carriage and her beautiful gown. So magical, right?
Yes.
Fast forward to today. I'm about to share a modern Cinderella story of sorts with you for hundreds of young women and some men. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ageless Glamour Girls Podcast. This is season 3. Yay. This is where we talk all things aging on this beautiful and sometimes challenging but liberating journey. And besides politics, absolutely nothing is off limits. I'm your host, Marquita Curtis Haynes. I'm CEO and founder of the lifestyle brand Ageless Glamour Girls that celebrates, embraces, motivates, empowers, and entertains women aged 50 plus. I'm also a new author, a best-selling author, I might add. My new anthology is called Ageless Glamour Girls Reflections on Aging. It features 12 fierce and phenomenal women talking about their ageless aging journey. It's so motivating, seriously, and you will be able to relate to it. And we're Amazon bestsellers. Yay! That was our Cinderella moment. Now, our guest is going to helps women get to their Cinderella moments, all right? Yes. She makes them feel extra special on their special day. We're talking proms and other balls. All right. This at the end of this, you're going to look at yourself and say, what am I doing for my community? What's up with that? All right. Hello, hello, hello. Jacqueline Barnes of J. Barnes Global. Welcome to the show, Jackie.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. I still remember both of my proms. Now, this is prom season. I remember both of my proms. I went for my junior and my senior year, and my mother, bless her heart, she made both of them, both of my dresses, just beautiful, just beautiful. And I was so blessed. Because I had that opportunity. I was in that space where my mother made me a beautiful gown. But everybody is not as fortunate to be able to just get gowns, for their special day. And that's when you come in. But before we get to that, I love your background. I want to talk about your background a little bit. You're retired from investment banking, right? A VP, I might add. And after 20 years, then you started a new career as a substitute teacher while becoming a star in the community of Newark, New Jersey. Wow. And so this is your second act, if you will. So tell us about your journey a little bit before we get into your actual group of what we're going to talk about with those beautiful dresses in the background.
Well, I started out at Fiduciary Trust Company International, which is an investment banking firm in New York. Mm-hmm. And I started out as a word processing operator. I just knew that I wanted to work in New York. So I got the job and I worked. And then I started to work my way up in the business. They paid for undergrad, graduate. So I have my MBA in marketing and business management.
Woo.
And so, the company has been very good to me. And I was there for over 20 years and then retired of sorts. And in 2016, I retired. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, okay, so what are you going to do now? Too young to just sit back and relax.
Right.
But young enough still to do something else. I always thought about teaching as my career in the beginning, but New York was where I wanted to be. And I did that. Mm-hmm. And after I retired, I said, let me just investigate. And what I did was start out as they call them paraprofessionals that help the teachers in the classroom. Mm-hmm. So that's how I started out. I'm a person that likes to see how it works first before I just dive in. Mm-hmm. And I actually got there and I did the paraprofessional work and I was like, oh no, I could do more. So I'm not going to help the teacher. Let me just be the teacher.
Right.
So, and I had enough credentials to get a substitute teacher certification. And that's what I did. Started out as pre-K4 teacher, little babies. But I always think that you have to start young and start fresh. in order to get to the top where you want to be. And so, and that's what I did. And I ended up taking a class, and it was a class, the teacher was sick, but I ended up keeping the class for the whole year. That's for the whole year. So I was their teacher. Those kids now are in, some of them I see in 5th grade, getting ready to graduate from elementary school.
Oh, so now it's in your blood. Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Do you have kids?
Huh?
Do you have kids?
No,
Children?
I don't. No,
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
They're
So
my
these
kids.
are really your babies.
So they're my children, you know.
Right,
so,
right.
And that's how I say. But from there, I mean, I ended up going to some of the schools, and I ended up like at a couple of elementary. I didn't want to go high school. I have my reasons, but I said, you know, they need to learn too, but it's just better when you get them when they're younger. Okay.
Right.
And so, and that's what I chose to do. And I said, I'll stay in elementary. And I mean, I retired. I'm working, having a good time teaching. Actually, I covered a class in the 4th grade and actually beat out all of the other schools in that district in English language and arts for the links. So I was happy about that, beating the whole district. But for me, it's like, I know where I came from, where I started. And so when I teach, I want these kids to know that you have to give it your all.
That's right.
And, you know, and from what I had to go through and what they're going through now, they have to do what I did and triple more, you know, to get to New York and work in New York. So I mean, it was good. It was bittersweet, but I left New York and now I'm here teaching, and I love it. I love it because I want them to have the best. I always tell them every morning, do your best. You have to want it more than me. I
They have a great teacher. I tell you that. I can tell that right now.
I try to teach them every single thing that I know. I don't go by the rules. I know I shouldn't say that, but you teach them. The way that these are our kids, so that's what I see. And I need for them to know everything, that even if they just heard it, like, oh yeah, that lady told me.
Right, because as they say, it only takes one. You don't know whose life you're going to touch. And speaking of that, now let's fast forward to your the group, what you're doing right now. And you're in Newark, and so you looked around. Tell us about your vision.
Well, it is kind of, you know, I look at it and now I smile, but COVID happened. That's what happened. And they shut down the schools. So I was in there teaching, having a ball, but COVID came, it shut down the schools. We could not go to work. We couldn't do anything. So my director here, where I am in this building now at the Willing Heart Community Care Center located here in Newark, she asked me to take this class to be a community health worker. So that's how I got a job, and it was under a grant. She says, I only can pay you until the grant runs out. And I said, okay. So I took it, and I passed the class, got my certification. And then they had this one class that was after called Emerging Leaders. Okay. And they had 100 people. They only were choosing 10. And I was one of the 10. They got chosen.
Sweet. And so what was it about Newark that made you want to do now let's bring this full forward and get into what I see, those beautiful gowns in the background. What is that all about, and why Newark, and why now?
So what happened was, they said for the program Emerging Leaders, I had to do a project that would affect my community for the Willing Heart Community Care Center to graduate. Yes. So we all had to do a project that would affect the community. And that's exactly what I sat there and I thought about it. I was like, what could I do? They already give out food here. They already give out clothes here every week. They give out dinners. They give out everything. What is it that I could do that would affect my community in a big way? And so I thought about it, and I went back to school. School was starting to open again. And I heard a lot of kids talking about, you know, their parents didn't have money to buy like the prom stuff and all of this. And I knew that they were getting clothes here at the Willing Heart. So what I thought, I said, oh, what if I do a prom dress giveaway? And I had lots of stuff in my closet as well.
Giveaway.
You know, so I talked to my director, Mariana Williford, about it,
Mhm.
and she said, "Go ahead, take the ball
And
and
this was
run
how
with
long
it."
ago?
3 years ago. This is my
ago.
third
Okay.
year. This is my. I don't even believe it's my third year because I was just, just doing something to help the community and to see it flourish like this. And
Right.
this is the third year.
Right.
It's like unbelievable to me. And it's
Mhm.
people not only coming from Newark, they come from Bloomfield, New Jersey. We had some people that came last year from Pennsylvania.
Wow.
So
So tell me about more of that. So this is the third year. The first year, how many dresses did you make available?
I had a lot of dresses, but only a little bit of people. So I had at least over 100 dresses, and I had about 50 people that
Okay.
came.
And then the
And
following
then
year?
second year, which was last year, I had over 100 young ladies
Uh-huh.
and about 250 dresses,
Uh-huh. And
maybe even more, maybe even more. So
okay, and fast forward to
this year, right now, as of today, as we speak, I can only tell you what I have as registered right now. It's about 94 people registered. 11 of them are guys,
hmm
and the rest are young ladies. They can register all the way up until Saturday. So I'm gonna
Okay.
beat the 100 mark, and I have over 350 dresses right now.
Wow. So people,
Shoes, everything.
so it's by way of word of mouth. People hear about it because I think you have a flyer
I
that you
have flyers, and they
uh-huh.
remember from last year. I this year went boots on the ground to the schools and to find out who were the people that were over the senior classes. Like
Right.
sometimes it's just good to talk to people face to face and
Right.
establish a rapport with them,
Right.
right?
Right.
And that's what I did. And so they put it out to their students, and I have friends that are teachers, friends that just know people that are in
Right.
need, and we
Right.
just push it out. And some of the students, they tell their friends and they tell another friend, and it just keeps going. They just have to scan the QR code at the bottom of the flyer,
Uh-huh. I'm
and
gonna put a
their
picture of
information automatically updates into my little database. Your prom is your once in a lifetime, right? And that
right.
was a big thing for me too. It's like I
Mhm.
remember my prom. It might not be like theirs now, but that's only one time. You can go to somebody else's prom. As you started out, you said you went to your the
Junior year and senior year.
I
Yes.
didn't. I just
You're
went
the
to my
same
senior
guy.
prom. Yeah. So I just went to my senior prom. That's it.
Uh-huh.
And some kids, I just want, if you only have one, go. And if you want to go, look good,
That's
and
right.
if you don't have to pay for it, don't pay for it,
Right.
and somebody else
I
is
love
looking
it.
out. Yeah.
And so it's a senior prom and also some middle schoolers, right? Because there's
I,
some
I opened
fancy
it up to
fancy
eighth graders.
dinners or
Eighth
something,
graders.
right?
They call it socials. They call it this their
Socials.
senior
Okay.
social. Yeah, for
Uh-huh.
eighth graders going into high school.
Okay.
So and they dress up as if they were going to the prom. So I said,
Mhm.
why not?
Okay.
Let them come out too
Right.
and get something.
So you have dresses and you said you have shoes and what else do you have?
Shoes, clutches. We're gonna have undergarments, bras, makeup. What else?
I love it. A little gift bags, huh? Like the
Gift
award
bags
show. I love
for sure,
that. Oh my
and
goodness.
giveaways for sure. Gift
So where
bags.
do you get these beautiful dresses and shoes and all that stuff?
People just bring it. We ask and they bring it. And I have teachers in school because I teach. You know that
Mhm.
teachers are bringing me stuff in class. I'm like, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have people that are giving me. Some people are sponsors. They're giving me gift certificates for hair that they're going to pay for some of the girls to get their hair
Yes.
done, pedicures, manicures. I mean,
That is a beautiful thing.
I
It
couldn't have asked
certainly
for better.
yes, it certainly helps the guardians and the parents and the family members.
Hmm.
That's a huge help.
Yeah,
So what do you hear from some of the kids, the young
love
ladies?
it. They love it. They
Uh-huh.
love it. And it's like the clothes are expensive, and I'm not talking about a lot of my shoes are in here too, but not cheap
Uh-huh.
stuff. I mean, I'm talking about Calvin Klein. I'm talking about Sam Edelman.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about Anne Klein, Michael Kors, anything
Wow.
you can think of. The shoes and the dresses are like that. Not
Wow.
just like, just little, but when we think about it, us, This is stuff that we bought. So these are the people that's probably bringing in all of these
I
different
love that.
designers, you know.
So many kind people in this world. So you
And
have
it's
to,
tactile.
do you mind walking over there showing us some of the beautiful
Oh,
dresses?
sure. Yeah.
Oh
So,
my,
yeah,
look at that blue. That's gorgeous. Oh,
Yep.
look at, oh, I love that one on the end too. Wow.
Yes, right?
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful. Wow. And while we were talking, I saw some of your assistants fill in the dresses. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, that is
that was
beautiful.
and
Wow. That would make me feel like a princess for real. It's like, oh my God.
I mean, they had fitted dresses,
Uh-huh.
short dresses,
Mhm.
every kind. One of the teachers gave me this one.
That caught my eye. Look at that. Can you go in a little bit, camera person? Thank you very much. Look at that. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. That is beautiful. Wow. 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 And what is that fancy over right behind you? It's fancy with some, oh, that's beautiful too. That girl. Oh, look at these, look brand new. They look wow.
And they are back up. Back up.
And wow. And what's that beige next to you?
We don't know yet, but it seems like it's something that
It's like a cover.
a cover.
Yeah. Like if you wear like maybe a slip dress. If you wear like, oh, I love that. If nobody buys that, if no one takes that one, you can send it to me. No, I'm just kidding.
I will.
That's beautiful. Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
what I'm doing, but
That's beautiful. But you know what? Wouldn't that be cute over a slip dress? Well, I don't know these fashions today. You know, some people might just wear that by itself, but hopefully not high schoolers. So. Not high schoolers. Oh man, thank you for that tour. So the big giveaway is this Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so tell us about that. So how many? So is it? What happens? You know, I remember years ago in New York. I'm not going to name the store, but there was a bridal store, and they would have a big sale or something. And like, oh my God, women would just converge on the place, and we would have 2 and 3 dresses at a time. What is it like on the day that the giveaway, which is this coming Saturday?
As I told you, we have to do a little bit more each year, right? The first year I was just happy to give away the dresses. Yes, last year was. This year we're gonna do it as if we were going to, let's see, a bridal party.
Right.
Dresses for the brides, and we have the little champagne in the glasses while you pick out your dresses and stuff like that. Yeah.
That is so cute.
Apple cider.
Yeah, I was going to say apple cider, right? Oh my God.
And little snack treats, to eat.
Oh, and people donate that. I imagine people donate.
I mean, from some of the sponsors, we just use some of the money for that.
That is, I love that.
And so the young ladies will come in, and we'll have 2 guys escort them in, to sit to their seats, and we'll talk in the beginning, and we want to get it over with so they can get to shopping,
Right. I love it. So they grab 2 or 3 dresses at a time, and they go in the dressing room, or just one at a time.
And we'll have some dividers in here, mannequins. We're still like putting stuff up. I have like some couture dresses that were given to me that I want to put on the mannequins and dress them up.
Oh,
so, and just have it here as decorations, because those dresses are so heavy, and the trail is like a big table long.
Wow, I love it. So tell me something. Where can people go to still register? How would they be able to still register?
So I have on my Facebook page, Jacqueline Barnes, the flyer is there, right?
Okay.
And it's Belle of the Ball, and I have it in English and Spanish, because a lot of the students that are coming in to the country, they're in the schools. So
right. Do you speak Spanish?
A little bit, poquito.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is so cool. So I'm going to put that information up and on the page.
And they just have to scan the QR code at the bottom of the page.
Okay.
On my page, and it automatically take them in to register for the event. I didn't get to show you the shoes though, so before we leave, I'll make sure you see these shoes.
Okay. Now, Jacqueline, you can walk over there and tell me about Jacqueline Barnes on Facebook. What is it called?
Jacqueline Barnes on Facebook, and the first thing you're gonna see is the flyer for Belle of the Ball, or Belle and Beau of the Ball.
Okay, Belle of the. I'm sorry.
Belle and Beau of the Ball.
Belle and Beau of the Ball. Got it. Look at this. Oh my God.
Yep.
Wow.
So
wow.
Look at these.
Wow. I started asking you for a size 10, but I can't wear those heels anymore. I can't wear those high heels anymore like that.
Look at this one.
Except for, nothing. Yes. Those are cute. I just like to walk around the house in those and pray that I don't fall. Oh my God. Oh my God, those are so cute. Oh, wow. So they pick out the dress first, then they go to the shoes. Is that how it works?
Because that's how we do it, right?
Right. That's right.
So,
you're right. That's how we do it. Right. So, oh my goodness. I cannot wait to Saturday. And it's from 11
this is the room.
And what's the address for that? For the place where it's going to be?
555 Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay, 555 Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Yes.
In Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. And what's the name of the center again?
It's the Willing Heart Community Care Center.
Willie? Willing Heart?
Willing.
Willing. Willing. Willing Heart Community Center. Okay. All right. And I have to tell everybody that that's you guys are going to be streaming live on Saturday, so we'll be able to see all the fun. Okay, so 11 to 3, streaming on Urban Bite Network, Urban Bite Network's YouTube, and we'll put that information in there also. Oh my God, this is you're amazing. I mean, God gave you this gift, and you are sharing it with the community, and that must be such a great feeling when you see the women coming in and choosing outfits. Yes.
I mean, like I said, their prom is once in a lifetime. Your prom, not somebody else's, yours.
Right.
And so in my mind, let me help them get the best stuff that they can get to look their best and be the belle of their ball.
That's right. The belle of their ball.
Because I'm going to be belle of this ball on Saturday. I'll have a gown or something on too.
Oh, okay, Miss Cinderella. Okay. I look forward to that. And also, if you guys want to donate in the future or, want to donate something before Saturday, drop me a line at info@agelessglamourgirls.com, info@agelessglamourgirls.com, and put in the subject matter prom dress. And I'll put you in contact with Jacqueline. And because this is a great cause. I mean, a lot of people cannot afford to go out and buy fancy dresses. And so this is I just got chills. What a great thing you're doing.
Thank you so much.
What a great thing you're doing. Wow. So Jacqueline, thank you so much. You are, you're amazing. I don't think you're ever going back into the finance world. I'll tell you that, because the community is your heartbeat.
I think so. I think so. And God will make the way of where he needs for me to be. I know I said I want this, but he has the final say. So
that's right. That's right. That's right. So we've been talking to Jacqueline Barnes of J. Barnes Global out of Newark, New Jersey, about her phenomenal, it's going to be phenomenal, fancy dress, ballroom dresses, all kinds of dresses. Her giveaway on Saturday, it's going to be a good one. Something tells me you're going to have a lot of people there.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. We'll be watching on Saturday through Urban Bite Network on YouTube. Okay. Urban Bite Network. All right. Thank you. You've been listening to the Ageless Glamour Girls Podcast, where we talk all things aging on this wonderful, transformative journey. If you want to join the conversation, email us at info@agelessglamourgirls.com. Again, that's info@agelessglamourgirls.com. Join the conversation. If you want to be on the show, let us know. We love sharing stories. We love celebrating women. That's what it's all about, and empowering each other and supporting each other. Now, don't forget to check out, we have a private Facebook group. It's called the Ageless Cafe. We're also on Instagram and other social media platforms. And please don't forget to grab a copy of our new book, Ageless Glamour Girls, Reflections on Aging. It's available on Amazon and other booksellers. And let us know what you think about it. Leave us a review. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the podcast. We're available everywhere, anywhere you get your shows, anywhere you get your podcast, we're there too. All right. The Ageless Glamour Girls Podcast. Again, I'm Marquita Curtis Haynes. I'm CEO and founder of the lifestyle brand Ageless Glamour Girls, and I'm also your host, for the Ageless Glamour Girls podcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for being with us today. And here's to healthy aging and joyful living. We'll see you again real soon. Bye bye for now. Thanks.